Thurzdayz sound from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Carolina stand up. The music scene, I was doing a lot of music in Virginia, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be. So I came to Atlanta, it was the right move, you know. Just dropped everything and said, I'm gonna go. It's a blessing for real, you know. 'Cause I look up to a lot of producers in Virginia, you know, for real. Bink for sure. Shout out to Bink, you know, getting this Rather You Than Me done with Ross right now. That's gonna be crazy. So shout out to you, Bink. Yeah, it's just the music is here for me, you know. I got to be here. Oh, for sure. On my pop side, man, full of music. My dad plays bass and lead. His brother plays guitar. They sing, you know. Just that whole side of the family is just musically inclined. You know, it's phenomenal. So it definitely played a part. In church too.
Oh, in church.
Oh yeah, church. He had his first producer camp here at Patchwork, and I was still in the military. And it's a process you got to go through just to take that, you know, take leave and just go to Atlanta from Virginia. Just asking, it was so short notice, but my ranking officers made sure I could do it. They said, if that's what you want to do, we'll let you do it. So I came down, met up with Zay, just, you know, phenomenal guy, you know what I mean? Very inspirational, him growing up in the church and still being influenced in the church, you know. I look up to him. He really played a big part.
So y'all just vibe.
We just vibe. Zay, that's my boy, you know. People I go to school with.
What school you go to?
Atlanta Institute of Music and Media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just seeing a lot like the military, you know, you meet up with people from all walks of life, all around the world, and y'all just click. You hear different types and styles of music, and you just want to put them together. True. You know what I mean? And it's creative, you know. It's not what you normally hear, but different is cool, you know. So I'm sticking to that lane, you know. Atlanta has a certain type of trend, and you know, they just fluctuate. They come and go. So I know when it's my time for my music to come through, I'm ready. Personally, I think it's disrespectful if somebody ever calls me a beat maker. I would never want to be called a beat maker. Now, people who want that title, that's fine, but it's just not me, just because of the fact that I actually play the instruments, you know what I mean? I'm a musician. I don't want to be categorized as a beat maker.
Right.
You know, to me, a beat maker is just the ones who get on the drum machine and you know, just put in your syncopated rhythms or whatever. That's cool with, you know, it's a lot of people making out here, you know, but that's a beat maker. For me, I got to play the keyboard, you know, I got to put some soul into it.
Some real.
So, some real music, you know.
Yeah.
So definitely Instagram. Just hit me up. I answer all DMs. And then I do apologize though, because a lot of people send me their mixtapes and stuff to listen to. And I say, all right, I got you. But I don't get to them. It's not by, you know, I don't do it on purpose. It's just I be busy. Like, my mind be all over the place these days, just thinking about what I'm going to do next, who I'm going to talk to next, you know. Look for a lot of more records from me and Q for sure. 12 Till out there in LA. We're getting ready to make something happen. You know, they're in the Tanks label, so yeah, make something happen. Look forward to that. I recently got some feedback from Jazzy Faye, so we might be doing something here in the near future.
Well, you just left California.
yeah, you know what I mean? And then even more, the most phenomenal thing is BJ the Chicago Kid hit me up. What was it, yesterday? Yesterday he hit me up and said to send him some music. So that was probably that's the biggest thing to date that happened to music. He really had an influence. I look back to the DMs when he finally responded to me and seen back in like 15 or 14 when I was just saying, man, you just an inspiration to me. You know, I love your music. You know, he don't say nothing back, but it's cool, you know, because I know I'm sending it, and I just want to let him know I was with you, you know what I mean? Because people still really don't know who BJ is, you know?
True. And
then I say, you know, in the Schoolboy Q record, sitting in the studio, then they say, oh, that's him. Yeah, you know, but he got a lot of good music out, you know, his album Pineapple Now and Laters. Crazy. And then his new one he put out on Audio Mat was crazy. when I first moved out here, I was all about patchwork, especially after coming with Zay, you know. So me and my manager, Devin, we was always booking out the production suite. Didn't have a need to because I had a little studio at the house, but it was just being in this environment, you know. It's like, yo, let's go to patchwork. And he'd be like, man, I don't know, man. We'll need to spend that bread. And I'd be like, I know, but I'm gonna spend it, bro. Like, we going, you know what I'm saying? And we just kept coming back. So met eyes, started meeting people, you know, Samantha, she from VA. I didn't know her back then, but people always asked me, you know, she was out there. Because I went to high school in Virginia, so yeah, but it was all about patchwork. I was always in here. So, and you just start networking and meeting people, you know? So, okay. What's going on? My name is DJ Sound, and I do music. Sonic.